the NFL. And our focus is on George Pickens. He should be one of his quarterback's best friends this week. It's the Steelers and the Ravens, next on Madden Football.
We're here at the confluence of the Ohio, the Allegheny, and the Monongahela Rivers, and welcome you to Acrisure Stadium on the North Shore of Pittsburgh, the home of the Steelers. Two teams in this one going in the right direction. Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson. Greg, both these squads come in off winning streaks. Something's going to have to give, but you love having that momentum coming into a game like this.
And absolutely right, Mike. And on top of it, if you're the home team today playing in front of your home crowd, not only are you coming off this win streak and bringing this momentum into another home game, but you get the energy, you get the excitement of your crowd who's also...
From the Steel City. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The Steelers led out by their quarterback, Russell Wilson. Still strange to not see him in a Seattle uniform where he was for a decade. Couple of years with the Broncos. And now Greg, the 9-time Pro Bowler, year one in Pittsburgh.
He's coming off a really nice 3-touchdown performance in last week's win, Mike. But outside of that one errant throw, he did a really nice job of protecting the ball and was seemingly in control the entire game. This defense all week, they talked about trying to bait him into making some mistakes, so he's got to be careful about falling into the trap. But if he does that, I tell you what, I really like their chances.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Here comes Harris on the toss to the right. And stretching it out toward the sideline, but the defense gets to him. He'll be taken down for a loss.
A 2-yard loss brings up 3rd and 7.
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? From the shotgun, Wilson. He'll try and get there on the ground. And Wilson's been doing this a long time. He knows the drill, slides to avoid the contact, and picks up the 1st down. It's a 1st down and a gain of 13.
Anytime a quarterback decides to tuck it and turn himself into a runner, you can just feel the sideline hold their breath. They're just hoping that he gets down, picks up enough for the 1st down, but more importantly, protects himself so he can get himself back up and continue on.
He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down. You get a look there at his numbers on the ground from a week ago. Here's 2nd and 9. Now they'll throw it with Wilson. He's going to air this one out. That one broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up 3rd down. From the gun, it's Wilson. That's over the middle and taken in by Freiermuth.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a 4th down decision to make.
They will get away from that one, and they're going to have tremendous field position. This ball hits and goes out of bounds. The Ravens led out by the reigning MVP of the National Football League, Lamar Jackson, already season 7. Greg, he's won a couple of MVPs, and he's as talented as we see in the league.
Here we have a guy, Mike, just really coming off a tremendous outing last week. It seemed like everything was working for him in that win. The early rhythm he was able to establish, he rode that to the final whistle. They had an answer for everything the defense threw at him, and if he continues to stay one step ahead and continues to protect the ball at this rate, it's going to be a hard group to beat.
12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick 1st down. Now some movement up front, and we'll hear from our referee for the first time here today. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. The motion man is Johnson. A dive and a catch. Incredible.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. This is Henry. Oh! Nice gain on 1st down, but the penalty flags come in. And the question now, will the play stand? From the gun, Jackson. 1st down throw there is incomplete.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
On play action, here's Jackson. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. The NFL sack leader for 2023, T.J. Watt, gets in there to bring him down.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man.
A marker comes in as he goes down. It is a sack, and that flag definitely in the area of holding. On 4th down, the Ravens call on Jordan Stout to punt. Now fair catch is taken back inside the 40. Steelers offense ready to possess the football for the 2nd time. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. And that ball incomplete.
I think that play probably results in a completion if that protection just holds up a little bit longer. It was that initial pressure in the face of the quarterback that forced him to get rid of that ball a little bit earlier than he wanted. Disrupts that timing, ruins the play.
He'll push forward for about a yard. Roquan Smith there to bring him down. 3rd down and 9.
A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
Out of the gun, here's Russ. He's got his tight end. That's fire move. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important. Like everybody stresses, we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
Off the play fake, here's Wilson. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throwaway.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back.
This defense pinning their ears back, coming to get him again.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start.
Encroachment. Defense. Still 3rd down.
The penalty helps a bit, but it's still 3rd and long. Out of the gun, it's Wilson. Got a man over the middle. It's Pickens. Wow, a pretty good comeback to say the least. Not enough for a first down, but a really solid pickup. And it brings us to 4th down. They'll go, and it's Harris. And he's going to have the Steelers' first down as the defense cannot come up with the big play there. It's a gain of 8 on 4th and 2.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Here's Wilson. And this is too far over the end line. It's incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Trying left side. Here's Harris. And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Lane closed quickly. And here comes 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Wilson lines up in the pistol. There's a short one caught by Freiermuth. He'll try to use that size to push forward, but it's not going to work. Defense strong up front. And they're going to get him down behind the line of scrimmage.
This is a guy that we're used to seeing make a lot of his plays in the back end, Mike, kind of patrolling that center field safety position. But this time, he recognized that play up at the line of scrimmage, and he blows it up for a loss.
Boswell's kick is good. And the Steelers are out to an early 3-0 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Lamar Jackson and the Ravens headed back out again. He's building a case for the MVP. He is the leader in the NFL in touchdown passes as we move into the back half of the season. A first down throw for Jackson. There's a short one caught by Andrews. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. Now the first carry for King Henry. And the defense, good job sticking to their rules. They didn't take their eyes off the running back, who gains nothing. 3rd and 6. Bateman is the motion man. On 3rd down, Jackson. And that is incomplete. Zay Flowers, the intended receiver. And it's going to lead to 4th down. Here's Jordan Stout now. And he's on to punt for the 2nd time in this opening quarter. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. Here comes the Pittsburgh offense now, heading back onto the field. They'll look to build on their 3-0 lead as this drive starts with a 1st and 10. That's caught right side. It's Freiermuth. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5 at the 37-yard line.
Now Russ. He'll go right back to Freiermuth. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Throwing is Wilson. Will set up the screen to Patterson. And great determination as he gets forward and picks up the 1st down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
They face 2nd down and 7. Wilson will throw again. Going to get that into the hands of his receiver, Mike Williams. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. That's quickly to Freiermuth on the RPO. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. 2nd and 7.
At the 8-yard line.
So just a lone field goal in the first quarter of play. 3-0 is our score. And we're back to the Steel City after this. Throwing again, Wilson. And he's going to be taken down. Sacked back at the 17-yard line.
That last sack is exactly why defensive coaches preach over and over. Just play the next down. Just continue to make them snap the ball again. You're one big defensive play from changing everything about this drive. And what once looked like a promising drive, following that sack, looks a little bit different now. Sometimes it's just a case of taking what the defense gives you. And here's one of those examples. There's nowhere for him to go with the ball. For a minute, it looked like he was going to be able to pick up this first down with his legs. The defense rallies, brings him down short of the first down marker, sets up 4th down. It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone, and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
Back out is Boswell following the field goal. He'll send this one away. Tylan Wallace now on the return. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. The Ravens offense. And Lamar Jackson getting set to take over once more. And he continues to show off his ability to run with the football when the situation calls for it. He is the NFL's leader in rush yards at the quarterback position. Jackson now to throw on first down. That's caught. Derrick Henry. Now he's loose at the 40. And he has got this one all the way down to the 2-yard line.
So you take a look at an offensive coordinator's play sheet, Mike, and there's a column on all of those pages that at the end of the day, it's about the players, not the plays. And when things aren't going well, you say, all right, who do I have to get the ball to? Well, this guy is one of them. I mean, whether they throw it to him, hand it to him, whatever they do, the more he touches the ball, the more good things happen.
1st and goal, and it's Henry. Powering forward. He's in. Derrick Henry. Touchdown, Baltimore. Touchdown number 15 for him on the season. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. On the return, here comes Cordero Patterson. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Steelers offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. About set for our next drive. We'll take a peek ahead what's coming up later tonight. Sunday Night Football has the Colts and Jets AFC matchup at MetLife Stadium. And tomorrow night on Monday Night Football, it's down to the Lone Star State for an in-state battle. Texans and Cowboys at AT&T Stadium. in Arlington.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 30-yard line.
Play action. Now, Wilson. Fine work defensively. That's going to be knocked away and go down as an incompletion. They're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8.
Was there defensively.
From the shotgun, Wilson. And that is incomplete. Mike Williams, the one he was looking for. And that's going to lead to a 4th down. Here's Corliss Waitman now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. A fair catch called and taken right at the 30-yard line. Derrick Henry heading out along with the rest of this Ravens offense. And he's been a big component of the passing game so far. You see the numbers here in the first half. This defense will need to find a way to key in on him because he's eating them up right now. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. On the handoff, it's Henry. It's a gain of 10 yards. Good for a Raven 1st down.
This is a guy who's been doing it at a high level, Mike, for a long time. Not too many running backs finding success in the NFL past the age of 30. That's usually when they kind of ride off into the sunset, but as always.
Here's 2nd and 6. Jackson. That's to the right side. He's got Andrews. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. They'll try and run for this with Henry. He will have a Ravens 1st down. He'll have it by plenty. It was 3rd and 2. They picked up 8.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the 1st down.
And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. 2nd and a yard. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
When this offense is really in gear, Mike, a lot of it is because of the ability of Lamar Jackson running the football. He is what makes this thing go, and you can see why.
In motion comes Andrews. On 1st and 10, Jackson. Now a screen set up for Henry.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
He finds Likely, his tight end. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down, but they are set up with 1st and goal. The motion man is Johnson. Now Jackson, this a designed run. And he will power his way into the end zone. Lamar Jackson. Touchdown, Ravens. The dual threat of the quarterback. When you have one that can run, why not use him, especially down here, Greg? And they punch it in for the touchdown.
There's nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than down here near the goal line when he can call his own number. And in this case, that's exactly what he does, and he's able to take it in himself.
Tucker's extra point, up and good. And the Ravens will take a 14-6 lead. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. Patterson now to return it. Oh, he's got room past the 30. The Steelers offense getting set to get back to work. The deficit is 8 as this drive begins with 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Wilson. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. On the toss, it's Harris. And he's not going to outrun the defense. They push him back out of bounds, a loss of a couple.
You could see the running back. He's stretching it. He's stretching it. He's looking for somewhere to stick that foot in the ground and cut up field, but there was nowhere for him to go. The defense continued to take away all those cutback lanes, and he had no choice to just go out of bounds.
He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down.
And that's a pretty good effort here on 3rd and long. He had nowhere to go down the field. The defense is playing real soft. He pulls it down and did all he could, but he's still going to end up being short of the 1st down.
Here's Corliss Waitman now as he's on to punt for Pittsburgh. And a fair catch is taken. It is just inside the 20-yard line. So here's the Baltimore offense getting set for their next drive. The advantage is 8. We'll see if they can make this a 2-score game on this drive. 1st down and 10. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Here's the toss, right side to Henry.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in him.
On 3rd and 1, here's Jackson. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a 1st down.
So far here early, Mike, the key for this offense has been their ability to maintain possession by converting on these 3rd downs. It's going to be a big storyline the rest of the way. This defense has to find a way. When they force 3rd down, they got to get off the field.
Jackson looking to throw. He'll try to hit him with a screen. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
Jackson now on 2nd down. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Looked like movement over there on the left side, and the flag is down. In motion comes Andrews. 2nd down, Jackson. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
Here in the first half, we've seen nothing but connections from these two guys. I mean, they've come out completely on fire, so the defense finally gets a stop, and really the first time we've seen these guys be...
He's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down.
If this was just one guy dominating them up front, there's a lot of things that you can do. You can chip him. You can double team him. You can start sliding the offensive line and pass protection his way, trying to slow him down. But this has been coming from a lot of different spots, and right now it just looks to be a breakdown in the protection, and they have no answer on how to stop it.
The Steelers' offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Play action. It's Wilson. He'll let this go for Pickens. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Potentially very big call here. Set to go now on 1st and 10. This drive begins with a run by Harris. And they finally get him down. Good gain on the ground, but hold everything. Maybe a reason he got so free. Two minutes remain here in this first half. We'll come back to the Steel City after this. Out of the gun, here's Russ. That's right side and brought in by Williams. So they go backwards on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 13. Got a man over the middle. It's Pickens. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts. Talk things over before 3rd down.
It may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on 2nd down, that's a really nice pickup because now it opens up your play call sheet on 3rd down where it's a little bit more manageable.
Oh, and that throw not able to be pulled in. It's incomplete. Looked like he may have got a little ahead of himself there. And it's going to bring up 4th down. On comes the punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. The Ravens offense ready to get back to work. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. That's caught over the middle by Johnson. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a 1st down. Now the Ravens use their 1st timeout. And they'll get a chance to talk things over after picking up that 1st down. It's the tight end Likely in motion. A 1st down throw for Jackson. He's got his tight end. It's Andrews. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
It's a gain of 10. 1st down, Ravens.
In motion comes Andrews. Now it's Jackson. Now he takes off.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
Here's 2nd and 2. Now Jackson. Open man, that's Bateman downfield. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. A huge play just before the half. The Ravens now going to use their final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in the opening half. 37 yards. Throwing Jackson. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far. I like the idea of taking your shot there on 3rd down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up 4th down, you're already this close. You're in field goal range, but do you keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6? And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. On first down, Wilson. Now he'll air one out. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end.
All right, Michael, we'll get back to you and Greg in just a little bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll get started over at the Superdome in New Orleans. And it's the Browns who have the lead late in the first half. Nick Chubb with 2 touchdowns thus far. Next, we head up to the Windy City. Check on the Bears at home, Soldier Field. And they trail the visiting Green Bay Packers as that one's gone to halftime. Josh Jacobs, a touchdown run in that first half. Lastly, let's motor up to the Motor City. See what's happening with the Lions at home at Ford Field. And they trail in that one as it's the visiting Jags who are out in front. Devin Duvernay, a touchdown reception. It was Derrick Henry, as he normally does, making his impact felt in that first half. He wound up finding the end zone on a touchdown run to help give his guys the advantage here at the break. These two teams making their way back out of their locker room, so that means we're just about set for the second half. And to bring it your way, we go back out to Mike
any
and Greg.
strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Ravens offense and Derrick Henry heading onto the field. He is the NFL leader in rushing to this point in the season, so he's hoping to put together a solid second half to try to take home the title. They'll try to set up the screen here. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Mike, think back to our conversation during the break. We've kind of both asked ourselves, are they content with this double-digit lead? Do they come out and play conservative here in the second half? Well, it took exactly one play to get our answer.
Here's 1st and 10. Here's Henry. And he'll be brought down, but what a run. Down to the 40.
Well, that right there, Mike, is your once-a-game reminder of just the importance of short tackling. This run never gets anywhere near where it ends up if that initial hit was stronger and he was able to take him down.
On first down, they'll stay on the ground with Henry. He'll dodge one would-be tackler and wind up getting a nice gain of 6 on the play. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. In motion comes Andrews. Jackson now. They'll look to set up the screen here. Give him 13 on that screen play and a 1st down.
The relationship between the back and the offensive lineman is now the key for the run after catch. You want to make sure those linemen don't get too far down the field where they can't help protect the back. So once the running back catches it, there's a go-go call. Now everyone knows it's time to go downfield. The running back falls in behind him, and that's the landmark of the screen play.
A very nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. He gains nothing. No motion over Flowers. Play action now. Jackson. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
You can just see the reaction on the sideline. This defense thought they had themselves a critical stop. The mantra down here for all defensive coordinators, Mike, is takeaways, field goals. That's what you're trying to do, and man, they were this close to coming away with a huge takeaway.
They get 14 yards and set up 1st and goal.
First and goal.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's first and goal.
Ball sitting at the 7. First and goal. It's the tight end Likely in motion. Here's a run. He slowed up quickly as he gets this down to the 6. Now here's second and goal. Again, it'll be Henry. And the defense stiffening here. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, that's all. Third and goal coming up. Back to throw, Jackson. Taking off, he'll try to get there. And the drive stalls out as he's brought down. And the field goal unit likely to come on here on 4th and goal.
What a nice play defensively. It's always a bit of a challenge. How long do I stay in coverage defending my zone or my man? Or how fast do I come up and pursue a scrambling quarterback? They did a nice job rallying to the ball late. They're able to bring him down to force 4th down. Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in first and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The home team's offense about ready to take over once more. And look, they've been out of sorts throughout, Greg. They haven't had any answer for this pass rush all game.
Yeah, and it's really showing up in the sacks and also just in their ability to prevent any yards, any completions. This has just been a dominant pass defense performance here, and everything starts with the rush. The quarterback's uncomfortable. The clock gets sped up. He's got guys in his face. It's a lot easier to play defensive back and in some of these coverage units when you know that ball's got to come out fast. And right now, they're teeing off and taking advantage of it.
Another run here with Harris. And this is going to be a Steelers first down. He has this one past the 35 to about the 37.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
On first down, right back to Harris. Ooh! And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
Finding yourself down here, multiple scores in the second half. The defense is going to give you some friendly run looks, so don't be afraid to mix it in there. But if you're going to find yourself coming back from this deficit, you're going to have to do it primarily through the air with just a little bit of mix of the run.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
On the ground, here comes Patterson. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
We've seen this trend throughout the league, Mike. Offensively, everyone wants to have depth at the running back position. Yeah, it's great to have one guy, but if you could have 2 or 3 that can all come in and contribute on the ground, that's the goal, and we're seeing it here.
And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
At the Ravens' 30-yard line.
A give, and here comes Harris.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
That's quickly to Freiermuth on the RPO.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end of it.
He'll get that one to Patterson, complete. This drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal for his team.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
They'll run with Harris. They'll come up with nothing there. Fortunate just to get back to the line, and that'll set up second and goal.
Leads to second and goal at the 6-yard line.
One more time, it's Harris. A dive for the end zone, but he loses the football. And the defense has it. Boy, that one hurts, Greg. They had a really nice drive going and moved it halfway down the field, but then fumbled down here in the red zone, and the defense comes up with a turnover.
Anytime you put together a drive of this length, Mike, you just want to come away with points. Of course, a touchdown is the main goal, but in this case, to turn the ball over this deep in the red zone is just a brutal turn of events for this offense.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. Oh, boy, they got to be careful there. That was dangerously close to a safety and 2 points for the defense. They do get it at the 1. Lost one on the last play, so now it's second and 11. They'll go again here with Henry. And nothing doing there. Might get it out to the 2, but that's all. It is third and 10. Off the play fake, Jackson. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan, and then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play him man-to-man, and it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
The home team's offense and running back Najee Harris getting set to take over once more. They've got great starting position with a short field as they try to get back in this one. It is first and 10. Play action. Now, Wilson. That is picked off by the first rounder out of Clemson, Nate Wiggins. And the Ravens are going to get the football at their own 40.
And these are the types of plays they envisioned when they invested a first-round pick on this defensive back just a few months ago. I mean, he's entered the league, Mike, with a reputation for having almost offensive wide receiver type ball skills. And those ball skills were certainly on full display that time.
The Ravens offense ready to take over possession of the football. The lead is a couple of touchdowns as this drive kicks off first and 10. Here's Jackson. Now a screen set up for Henry. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that anytime a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here.
Now Lamar going to hang on to it. And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. Big play after big play to start this drive. 34 for that one. On first and 10, Jackson. He'll take off again. So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. A good spot here, second and a yard. It's the tight end Likely in motion. On On play action, here's Jackson. And this throw out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete. 3rd and a yard. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. Oh, and that throw not able to be pulled in. It's incomplete. Looked like he may have got a little ahead of himself there. And it's going to bring up 4th down. Out is Justin Tucker to try the field goal. This about as short as you can get. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Ravens will add to their lead here in the 4th quarter.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The home team's offense ready to get back at it. The deficit is 17, so they got to start cutting into it soon. See if it starts here. 1st and 10. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. The best quarterbacks don't see the rush, they feel the rush, and that's exactly what this guy was able to do here. He's able to escape the initial pressure and immediately realizes, I got some space out in front of me. Picks up a solid gain here on 1st down.
And they'll pick up the 1st down, a gain of about 4.
And the Steelers, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Wilson. They'll set up the screen to Patterson. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. He'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2.
At the 42-yard line.
From the shotgun, Wilson. And he's not going to get away. They track him down.
That's a prototypical coverage sack. All 11 guys on the field doing their job. Starts with sound back-end coverage. Nowhere to go quick with the ball. The quarterback has no chance but to extend the play. Look for something late developing downfield. That was all the time this front needed to chase him down and bring him down for a sack.
Third and 9. From the gun, it's Wilson. And that is incomplete. He was looking for George Pickens there, and that'll set up 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. And that is incomplete. The defense very happy to see that play call. The decision to go for it on 4th and long will end up in a turnover on downs.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
3 tight ends in the game to start the drive. They'll work straight ahead with Henry. And he'll get back to midfield, so no gain on that one. Here's Lamar. He'll keep it on the zone read. The ball comes out. One of the Steelers has it.
You know, it's amazing, Mike, that guys still end up fumbling the ball because I can tell you from experience, the first 15 minutes of every offensive practice is ball security circuit, and that could be a combination of multiple things. How to go to the ground without getting loose to the ball, almost like the art of falling. It could be running over bags or through bags as guys take swats at the ball trying to knock it out. There are so many ways to simulate what the game is like because at the end of the day, if you want to win in the NFL, protecting the ball is the #1 priority, and it cannot be stressed enough.
Now Wilson on first down. He finds Austin with the grab. And he's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the Ravens' 42-yard line.
Now Russ. He'll try to hit him with a screen. The screen works for 10 yards and a first down.
The job of the offensive lineman is the key piece to a successful screenplay. They have to balance this fine line between stopping the defensive lineman from getting to the quarterback too quick, but also let that defensive lineman think he's got a free rush at the quarterback. That's the balance and the timing that made this play so successful, and they're able to pick up the first down.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Out of the gun, it's Wilson. And he'll take it on in. Calvin Austin. Touchdown, Steelers. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
Boswell adds the extra point, and the Steelers are able to cut the deficit to 10. Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. Justice Hill to return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Back out is the reigning MVP of the league, Lamar Jackson, and the rest of this Baltimore offense. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. A design run here with Jackson. And he's going to have a Ravens first down. He'll take this up to the 38-yard line.
Sometimes, Mike, the best plan is also the simplest plan. And for this team, just snap the ball to your quarterback, let him find some daylight, and go get that first down himself.
He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Bateman is the motion man. Oh-ho! A big play there on 2nd down, but we do have a flag on the field, and that's in an area where usually this play gets erased. That's on the center, Tyler Lindebaum. They'll try to throw here with Jackson. A pass pulled in by Henry. And this one's going to be a loss of yardage. He's marked out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot based on...
Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Queen. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
I know it doesn't seem like a ton of yards on top of that pick, but that was really well done. I mean, it's just going to make life so much easier now as the offense takes the field, trying to capitalize off of that turnover.
Steelers offense ready to take over once more. They can get back into this quickly now. Very short field ahead. It is 1st and 10. They'll run. They'll run here. And a nice tackle in the open field limits the game to only 1. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Out of the gun, here's Russ. That one on target to Williams. He's got it. A gain of 11, and it's 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
They'll stick to the ground. And they are all over that on defense. Good surge, drops him back. Let's put him at the 9-yard line.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Now from the 9, it'll be 2nd and goal. They'll keep it on the ground. And he'll be taken down. Let's call it the 7-yard line. And here comes 3rd and goal.
A gain of 3 yards. It's now 3rd and goal.
Throwing is Wilson. He'll try to... And he will score! Game on! Russell Wilson. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
The kick is good. Important extra point. The difference is just 3, a field goal here in the 4th quarter. So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. This returnable for Wallace. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. Lamar Jackson and the Ravens headed back out again. And this defense has got to be at its wit's end, trying to come up with a way to keep him contained. He's had so many opportunities to tuck it and go, and he's turned a number of those into big plays. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
I think at some point for this quarterback, he has to start looking some other directions. I mean, he's tried to get the ball now to this guy multiple times, and all of them have resulted in incomplete passes. I'm not saying don't throw it to him in the future, but maybe get yourself a couple easy completions elsewhere before you look back in his direction.
This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. From the gun, Jackson. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. Call it a gain of 13. 1st down, Baltimore.
So this is a part of the game that everybody works on, Mike. They call it 4-minute offense, and you don't necessarily have to have 4 minutes on the clock. But the whole idea is we possess the ball late in the 4th quarter with the lead. The goal is we want to end the game with the ball. So that 3rd down conversion is going to go a long way. Protect the ball, continue to pick up 1st downs. If they do that, I don't even think their opponent sees the ball again.
Defense. first down.
So a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5. On the option, they give it to Henry. And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. I think he's going to lose a yard. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Here's a 2nd and 6. We're going to go right back to Henry. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, they'll use another timeout on this side of it at 1:55. Now a 3rd and 2. They'll drop to throw. He's got his man right side. It's complete. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down. They'll run it with Henry. And he did not want to go down. Good running. Manages to gain 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. On the give, here's Henry. And he'll be near the first down marker. Let's call it a gain of 3, but a short yardage situation coming up on 3rd down. Now Jackson. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. He's going to have enough for a first down. He's out of bounds after a gain of 5.
When you decide to throw the ball on 3rd and 1, typically, Mike, what you're doing is you start from the top down. If you have the big shot downfield, take it. If not, the quarterback works through his progression, finds the medium target, picks up a first down.
So it is a win here for the visitors, the Ravens. And it is their 3rd consecutive victory. They continue to play great football here in this latest stretch. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long, everyone.